In the name of God, who is most gracious and merciful, I am Zubair Khan and you are watching my vlog. Tragedy in Gaza is the topic for the program you are going to watch. On Thursday morning, 29th of February, more than 100 Palestinians were killed in Gaza while attempting to fetch food packets from the food aid trucks. How Western and Israeli media is narrating this incident, you can listen in the beginning of this video. Afterwards, I shall be giving my analysis about this incident.
Reports more than 100 Palestinians died in the mob around aid trucks in northern Gaza. Some are blaming Israeli forces.
The White House labeled the deadly incident caught on camera by Israeli military drones tremendously alarming and called for an investigation. It appears most who died were crushed by a crowd rushing the trucks, or were run down as those trucks, driven by Gazans, began to flee the mob scene. In a separate incident, a few Gazans were apparently shot as a large crowd charged toward Israeli soldiers nearby. A U.S. aid official immediately criticized Israel.
Desperate civilians trying to feed their starving families should not be shot at.
In the midst of much chaos, shots fired by IDF soldiers were only meant to disperse an angry mob and were never aimed at stopping the aid reaching Gaza.
You saw the news video. The fact is that from last 6 months, residents of Gaza are living in miserable situation. From skies are coming bombs to kill them, and on ground they have nothing to eat, drink, or to hide from the aerial threats as well as from Israeli snipers. Israel has besieged the enclave from all sides and is treating the 2 million population of Gaza worse than the animals. Sometimes if food aid trucks get permissions to enter Gaza, then these thirsty and hungry people rush to these trucks to get something for themselves as well as for their family members. Even in the video, you must have seen how desperate they are and the way running in circles to get something from these food aid trucks. Unfortunate aspect is that all these scenes are video recorded by IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, with the help of their spy drones, and then these images are edited and broadcast to the benefit of Israel. The whole world is seeing this circus arranged by Israel with the help of USA and its allies. Even Russia and China are also ignoring all these atrocities committed to Gaza residents. International Court of Justice (ICJ) also cheated the whole world, and nothing has so far been done to stop this genocide. United Nations is also just issuing the statements. The 57 Muslim countries are also behaving like a dead and stinking body. Since media is controlled by the Zionists, therefore it is blaming the Palestinians for this huge tragedy which occurred on 29th of February morning. IDF and US media said that only 20 Palestinians were killed by firing of IDF and rest were killed by the truck drivers. As truck drivers got afraid, the mob will hit the vehicles and will kill the drivers. Anyway, this statement is not to be believed, because the people who are hungry and desperate to fetch food packets, they have no weapons or they have no power to fight with anybody. How they will destroy the vehicles and how they will kill the drivers, it is a questionable statement. The only strange and astonishing aspect is that all this is happening in 21st century, in which humanity and human values are given a lot of weightage. Most probably, the humanity and human values weightage have been restricted only to take care of residents of few rich, powerful and wealthy nations. The residents of the rest of the world have values even less than the animals. This is the sad side of the truth. As told in an earlier program, ceasefire is expected to be in place by 10th of March, and if it happened as promised, then maybe the Gaza residents can have some respite in their daily miseries.